Guys, today we're going to be doing an example involving what's called simple linear regression, even though it's applied to a time series. Let's go to the question itself. It's asked to do Chapter 9, Forecasting Techniques, question number 3. And again, we're going to learn a more advanced way to solve these types of problems subsequently. But let's click on the problem. And there are a couple of technical issues that I had to work out through trial and error that I'd like to share with you. Well, it's not going again. Let's go back to here we go. Okay, here's the data. And the problem is Excel doesn't deal, a lot of software doesn't deal well with dates. But technically, could be considered the first day. This is like the 4 days later, it could be the 4th day, the 5th day, 6th day, 7th day, 10th day, because it's a gap over here. So what they do is they make it easier for you and they give it to you in Excel. So open the file. Give it to you as numeric, meaning this is some arbitrary date. I don't know, like the year 1800 is year 0. And then this is 40,000 days since then. This is 40,028 since that arbitrary date. So it's the same thing as having dates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, except they're starting with 40,000. And I would prefer starting with 0 or 1 by subtracting everything, but the data, the results they give you in the answer uses this. The problem is when you try to insert a scattergram, it takes this is the X and this is the Y. So let's copy this over. Copy, paste. So now we have it in the right order. And we want to take these two dates. Going, who knows? I have to highlight these dates. It's not showing as highlighted, but I believe it is. You say insert. We want to insert a scattergram, which involves an X and a Y chart. Click on this, click on the first one, and you have the X's or the dates starting with 40,000, etc. And this is the index that went from about 10,300, okay, 400, etc. Okay, now click on that, go into chart design, go into add element, trend line, more trend line options, and here's where you tell the computer, as they ask you to do the homework, give me the linear equation. And display the equation on the chart because you need the slope and the intercept. So we have that. We can make it more visible by moving it over. And we have the answer. This is the slope called the trend, and this is the baseline, so to speak. So if you take the, all right, we'll finish this up in a second. So we need the number 19 point, I guess it's text, you can't copy it. Okay, so now let's try to answer the question. So it seems the graph that's the best. It starts out at around, the first day is at around 10,450, then goes down. So let's see the different options that we have. It's not going down, that's wrong. It is going up. This looks like a good candidate. This is a bad going down, wrong chart. And this is going up, but the data seems to start out at 10,350, then go up, and that's not our chart. So the right answer is this one over here. Okay, identify the trend and the level. That's the same as the slope and the intercept. Well, the trend in this case, I said, was 19 point something. Let's go back to that. All right, 19.19. And level, which again is the intercept, was, in this case, minus 765.431. Check answer, and we got it right. Now they tell you to make a forecast, basically extend the line. Now 10/2/2010 is the day after the last, let's double check that. The last data point was 10/1, and we won 10/2, 3, and 4. Okay, so going back to our Excel file, we would like to extend this when this is day number 40,453. What will be the corresponding index? Well, it's going to be equal to the date sequence, which was this number here, which was C22, multiplied by the slope. Remember, the slope times the X value, 19.191. And we're going to add to that the intercept, which they call it whatever, minus 765.431. And according to this, the prediction is 10,902. We need 3 predictions. See if we drag this down, if that works. Yep, 50 feet. So these are the 3 predictions: 10,902.52. You know what? Instead of, let's check 10,000, I have to keep remembering this. I guess we can copy it. Nope. 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 10,902.523. The next one was 10,921.7. That's the second one. And the third one is 10,940.905. Check answer. Whoa, that worked. I believe we're done. All right, hope this helped. And again, there are a couple of trial and error type of things I had to do to get this to work.